Okay, so what is going on, people? Once again, back with another box of shoes, right? Because that's what happens for the most part here. I do have one of those wrestling crate things coming in pretty soon, I think. So, kind of looking forward to that. You know, it'll give me a moment to put something different out there. But that's neither here nor there. I guess it's more there. It's not here, though. It's definitely not here. Anyways, so this is what we're here for, right? So, going back a little bit, maybe you remember when I got the red pair, right? I believe that was the box where I cut my finger trying to open it or close. I don't know. Pretty sure that's the one where I cut my finger though. So anyway, and so shortly after that, somebody was like, "Oh, hey, what do you think of the next ones that are coming out?" And I didn't know anything about the next ones, which is a good thing for being out in the community because then people tell you about stuff. So dude sends me pictures. I'm like, oh, those are pretty alright. Didn't see anything else about them for a while, and then all of a sudden, they were just out there, just out on the site. And I saw them on Finish Line first, and then they disappeared. And then Chaotic Kicks bought the Air Max version, and then I was like, I wonder if they have the Huarache version, and they did. Nike did, anyways, which is why there was Nike all over that box, or just do it all over that box. So now here we are with this. A somewhat plain box, but blue, right? Very much like the red one. So you got the stripes going on down on the bottom side, all that good stuff, right? It says Huarache. I don't know if you could really make that out or not. And then on this side is all the stuff that you generally would see on the side of a box. So fairly plain on the top, but once you look at it, it's got some decent details to it. So I kind of like that. It's, like I said, it's very much like what they did with the red pair. And then opening that up on the inside, you got the Air Huarache on the inside there. So there's that. Now let's go ahead and get into these. I've been waiting on these for a while, right? So I'm trying to get into them and see what they're all about. Hopefully they're all about pleasing me, because if they're not, that is a problem. So, and let's see, what was the price on these? $130. So after slight discount and some taxes, I want to say this was like $120 to $125, somewhere in that range. So not too bad. I mean, I was thinking when I got them, I was like, maybe I can wait, because the red pair was very in stock. Not fully, but very. And then when I looked recently, like not long after I made the order, maybe then a day or two later, a lot of sizes were gone in these. So luckily I got in when I did. Because now I'm pretty sure that 9.5 is not there. So anyways, looking at these, everything's looking pretty decent. So that means that we're going to go ahead and knock out a review. And what color is this? Royal blue, right? Game Royal, that's what they're calling it, no problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now review time on this right here, the Nike Air Huarache Chapter 1 in white and Game Royal blue. So, there you go. Pretty nice, pretty nice. As far as the color goes, I do like it. So, looking across the bottom here, I'll get a shot for myself. So, you got black on the forefront and the back with some white in the middle. Standard outsole that you see on Huaraches. Nothing crazy, right? But it's pretty decent. I mean, the biggest thing about the Huaraches when it comes to comfort and stuff comes out of the midsole there. As you can see, it's a nice chunky midsole, kind of like what you might see on a React shoe or something like that. So all this stuff in here, it's, again, it may not be everybody's favorite look, but I would say it's worth trying out if you think you can put that to the side, because they feel pretty decent. And then moving along past that, because we're not going to dwell on this, moving on to the upper here, the one thing that I like about this is the blue. It's a very nice blue in my opinion. I don't know how you feel, but I'm thinking it is. Now the quality though, the quality is where they get you, because this right here, all around here, all that, it's feeling really good. I don't know how well that's going to be focusing in there so you can look at it and everything. If it's not so great, I'll throw some clips in and figure it out for you. But moving on past that, further back though, then you have a blue stripe, a blue strap that's kind of to help lock in the back of the shoe in some kind of way. But if you look at it, it's so loose around there as far as the design goes that it's seemingly more for an aesthetic than anything. I don't know. And then between there, you've got a slightly different shade of blue on this little nylon type of stuff going on in the middle area. but that's super soft, which matches up with what's back there. Then moving on to the front again, up right above the toes, you got the little mesh style thing going on. Up here, you've got the same material that you see on the sides and on the back, just in sail, I guess, because it's not quite white, because what's in the middle is white. The laces are white. This is not. And then that same sort of material that you see down here is used up here where the laces are being held down. Then you got some blue eyelets up there. And then moving back across to the front, looking at that all the way to the top of the tongue, you've got the blue Nike Air Huarache. So, all in all, this thing has some very, very nice quality materials going on. And I don't know if I really got it in the camera or not, but this part here goes all the way up to the top, all the way up to the top of the sock liner or whatever you want to call it, because it's kind of a one-piece shoe for the most part, and then comes all the way back here. And then looking onto the inside, you've got the Nike Air on the inside with that same blue that you see on the outside. So there's that for you. Gives you some nice comfort all in all. So overall, if you want my thoughts on these, I'm really liking them. I don't know if I like them more than the red pair or not, but they're very similar. At that point, it just comes down to, do you like red or do you like blue more? I kind of want to lean towards blue because I like that color more, but I don't have a lot of red, so it gets points for that reason. Anyways, oh, and then Nike on the back if I didn't show that off. So now, we're going to talk about the sizing, right? Sizing is a little weird on these, but for comparison, before I get into the videos, I'm going to use these as a comparison. This, the Ridge Rocks, and this, the Ultra Boost S and L. So, all right, now that you know what I'm going to be referring to, we can get those videos in here and get this thing moving along. So, here's the thing, sizing wise, right? Normally, I wear a size 9. I can wear a 9.5, no problem. I just like a more snug fit, so I generally go with the 9, especially with the Air Maxs, right? But these, in a 9, would not do so great. So I go up to the 9.5, which is the same size that I wear in my Ultra Boost. They feel a lot like the S&Ls do, which is because the S&Ls feel just a little more snug, but still true to size. And also comparing this 9.5 Huarache to this 9.5 Ridge Rock, those are very similar in the shape and everything. It's just the Huarache does still feel just a little snug in some ways, but they're also brand new, right? And even comparing with my old pair, the bread pair, I just haven't worn them a lot, but I'm gonna say that you're probably okay with the true to size, but if you're on the fence, go up half. It's better to go up than to go down on these, trust me. Now, as far as the comfort goes, I haven't worn a pair of these in a long time, and so when I did put those red pairs on recently, I completely forgot how comfortable these things can be. I know the look doesn't do it for everybody, but the comfort is totally there. So if you're looking for something that is gonna be there for you when you're walking around all day doing whatever it is you're doing, or even certain workouts, if you need something with some stability, I can't quite comment on how they might do for like CrossFit or something like that, but overall, if you're just kind of also trying to work out as a normal trainer style shoe, which these are, it's a solid choice, and you're gonna look good doing it. So there's that for you. So otherwise, I don't think there's anything else left to say about these. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up so I can move on with my day. I got another video to do tomorrow. DB Kicks, I did not forget about your little challenge. It is coming. So there's that. All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, please have yourselves a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm gonna get this video out there, so maybe this is part of you having a nice rest of your day or rest of your night. I don't know, we'll find out together. All right, later people.